Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today. So happy Saturday, happy 11/11. So it's a 11/11 portal. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a little while since we've received a guidance message. So I pulled out this Sacred Rebels Oracle to get us a guidance message for the collective this evening. So I'd also like to take this moment to say hello and welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining. So I really appreciate you all being here today. So I'm going to take a moment, take a few breaths, and I'm going to check out what message would like to come through for us today. Okay, so straight away we have a card. It's just flipped out onto the floor. So we've got a couple of messages and that's it. The cards don't want to shuffle anymore. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. So the bottom of the deck we have card 25. Release the dark wound. Let love live. Okay. And the top of the deck is quite important. Bring it into form. Well, someone is taking these steps. And it is going to be shocking for people around them. But this person is taking the steps to release the dark wound and to let love live. So that's the energy today. That's the energy around this guidance message. So let's see what card fell on the floor. Okay, so very interesting. We've got card 16. What you want, it wants you. So if you're thinking of your twin flame at this time, oh, sugar me, you see the water. I've just spilt water. It's quite ironic actually, because the fish is diving into a real pool of water right at this moment. Let me just pick up the deck before I kind of completely ruin the cards. What do I have here to oh, hang on. I must have something to clear this up with. Let's use a sock. I've got a drying rail, so I'm going to just use a sock. Oh my goodness. Well, that wasn't planned, was it? There you go. So you're not expecting it. You're not expecting it. Wow. Okay, I think that's kind of... It's just as well they're nice and shiny. The deck is nice and shiny, so hopefully they'll be okay. So release the dark wound, let love live. Okay, what you want wants you. If you're thinking of your twin flame is also thinking of you. And seeing the true you, seeing who you really are, recognizing you for who you really are. Okay, let's read our message. So, card 16 and card 29. Okay. So, do you dare to believe that what you want wants you? Let me begin that again. I'm going to try and read it as a... I'm going to try and actually read from the book and not just from my mind. Do you dare to believe that what you want is also wanting you? The genuine desires of your heart are the sacred purpose of the soul swathed in pleasure. Yet, if you have been shamed, judged for, made to feel guilt over, or denied your natural desires or pleasures in any way, you may have developed a very tricky and complicated relationship with the yearnings of your heart, we often learn to distrust our own desires and come to believe that they are something to be overcome or avoided. We may even try to want second best, disbelieving that we are worthy of our first choice, of what we really want, genuinely want, and would fill us deeply. Perhaps we have conditioned ourselves to believe that getting what we want is for others, not us. This oracle comes with a healing message for you. First, trust in what you truly want, not the substitutions and make-dos, but what would truly bring a sense of passionate, playful purpose and fulfillment to your life. You might not know anything more than I want to sing, or I want to write, or I want to help animals, or I want to paint. Start with what you know and hold it in your heart as you do the healing process below. Well, we'll see how the reading goes before we decide if that's what we're going to finish with today. If you genuinely do not know what your heart wants, you will very much enjoy the process of exploring your desires by making gentle and persistent inquiries of yourself. Ask yourself what it is that truly moves you. Give this matter consistent attention without forcing a response. Your answers may come in a sudden flood or slowly over time. As you get to know your genuine desires and give yourself permission to feel and receive them, a powerful sequence is set in motion. From the depths of the universe, your desire hurtles its way towards you as the perfect manifestation. It is coming to you even now, manifesting itself as the best situation or relationship or circumstances to bring fulfillment to your heart, radiance to your life path, and a creative awakening. So don't give up. Keep dreaming of your fulfillment, but don't imagine it as always awaiting you in some distant future. Instead, play with what it will feel like to be so fulfilled right now. How will you feel different? Will you be more grateful, more peaceful and content, more confident, more trusting of your ability to create and in the loving responsiveness of this wild universe? Cultivate those feelings. Get to feel what genuine desire and the meeting of that desire that can then generate yet new desire is like for you. Give yourself permission to go there right now. Remember that if you have people in your life who are shutting you down, suggesting that what you want is not possible, or that you are aiming too high, then they need this healing too. Perhaps you can inspire them by giving yourself permission to heal. This will naturally open them to the idea that they could give themselves permission to know and fulfill their unique desires too. Whether someone chooses to be inspired by you or to be fearful of your innate creative power is completely up to them. This oracle brings you the message that whether you see it coming or not, your desire is already on its way to you. It is closer than you think, and soon you will be able to see it, to touch it, and feel it, and enjoy it. You will then become inspired for your next manifestation based on the true desires of your heart. Okay. Seeing the true you. which is card 29, which comes to the number 11 there. I see. Sometimes we believe what others tell us we are, as though the self we see reflected back to us through their eyes is true. Yet the accuracy of a reflection depends on the clarity of that which is doing the reflecting. If the receiver forms any opinion about what is perceived, then what is reflected back to us will at best be distorted. It is not necessarily through ill will. It is just the mechanics of the situation. Even the moon reflects the sun in varying degrees of fullness and clarity. We can learn something of the nature of sun from the moon, but not as much as through direct perception. This oracle has come to you because you have been putting rather too much faith in the reflections others have of you, to the point that you might not be honouring all that you are and all that you are becoming, because you believe too little of yourself. There may be those around you that are able to reflect you more faithfully and even help you see more of your own greatness and beauty. These are the souls blessed with inner stillness. In the clear waters of their ocean of consciousness, you can come to recognize yourself with clearer perception. However, there are those who have not tended to their own ocean and are unable to be still enough to genuinely receive and reflect your light back to you. There is no judgment here. Each takes the path of self-healing that is available and appropriate at any given time. However, to attempt to see the magnificence of a sun in a very partial moon doesn't make too much sense. If you are blessed with those in your life who can show you the beauty within you, wonderful. Even so, this oracle comes to you with a task you are now ready for. You are to begin to develop the art of direct perception. This is the ability to recognize yourself, not only in the eyes of others, but from how you feel about yourself, how you experience yourself, and how you observe yourself with compassion and kindness from within. This is a step towards a radical empowerment that does not require perfection in order for you to recognize you are lovable and have much more to offer. It is empowerment based on the acceptance of all that you are. Working with your strengths, tending to your weaknesses, and being loving, encouraging and nurturing of all that you perceive. As you continue on this journey, you will not only see your human self, but the eternal self within you. This is a breathtaking experience that opens you up to the creative energy that flows abundantly through all of life. It is an experience that takes great preparation, because we must be strong within our own self-love and acceptance to be able to hold acceptance for all of life. This oracle is nudging you into that preparation, for when you have the experience of truly beholding yourself, all judgment, fear, and doubt will fall away, and you will just know yourself to be sacred. Then you will be asked to embrace the deeper journey of sacred rebellion against judgment and fear, and into passionate creativity and unconditional trust in life. This oracle has a special message for you. If you are getting confused about who you are and your motives or actions based on what others are saying or how they are responding to you, step back. In your quest to be a responsible person, you may be unintentionally taking on the feelings of others. making their reflections of you more than they are in truth. More often than not, reflections are about the state of the reflector than what is being reflected. Let those external perceptions go. Can you just acknowledge yourself? Do so now and be free. Release the dark wound. Okay. And let love live. If we detach something from its source too soon, trying to force it to become what it is not yet ready or willing to become, we can unintentionally sap it of its strength and kill it. There is a dark wound in the consciousness of humanity which demands perfection and denies process. If you are thinking of publishers before you have even written the book, if you are comparing your unfinished song idea to the latest best-selling pop release, if you have decided you are not good enough or worthy enough to succeed before you've given it everything you've got and asked for divine help, then this dark wound has you in its grip. You have to let go of the death grip of perfectionism and let yourself and your ideas live. Love is abundant, creative, and inspiring. It moves us so much more joyously and creatively than fear. You are being asked to honour the path of your own love, what inspires you, what feels exciting, joyful, and perhaps even rather different. Let that live. Release the dark wounding of false belief. There are countless stories of vastly successful artists who very nearly binned their project that was the making of their career because of the despair fostered by their own dark nature. They doubted. They were uncertain. Was their work any good? Was it useless? They struggled to believe in the right of a work to come to life, whether it was accepted, revered, or rejected by others or not. They nearly lost their work to fear. Undoubtedly, there have been many times when this has actually happened and the work was not saved, not allowed to live. Do not let this happen to you. Whether something is meant to be a commercially oriented venture or a more personal creation for your own therapeutic healing, it must be allowed to be, without judgment, without criticism, without premature evaluation. It must be allowed to be what it is, and only love, time, love, patience, and attention will reveal it. Okay. Indeed. So, let's read the healing process that we were guided to at the very beginning. So if you would like to take part in the healing process as we close out this guidance message today, then please repeat this statement with me 3 times with feeling. And you can even place your hands on your heart if you like. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me. And I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me. And I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. So that was our guidance message today. So I hope you enjoyed today's readings. Thank you again, everybody, for being part of this channel. I appreciate you all. Much love. And have a great weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.